Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more Blackjack in Europa Universalis IV. Not so Game of Thrones yet, but that's okay. We're building churches, I still call them temples, for reasons, you know, because they are temples. They're not churches. Herald from Trier. Herald from the Livonians. Completing the Reconquista has expired. Hey, continue the Reconquista has now become available. We can also try to get our stability up for 5 prestige. Try to accumulate money for more prestige. This wants us to take over Oran, which is a perfectly acceptable province. The fact that it would give us another 10 years of bonus morale and manpower recovery speed is very nice. How long will it take us to accumulate 277 ducats? 277 minus our current amount, which is 29, divided by 4.19, 59 months, so 5 years at our current income. I could mothball the forts for a while and we could make that much quicker. We could also defund the army and just let these provinces start to rebel for a bit. I'm not a big fan of lowering the maintenance on forts. The more I think about it, I suppose it is kind of foolish to be over the force limit. I had hoped that the force limit would go up, but now we're just wasting money there. Our truce is up in about a year or so, and I'm assuming Tlemcen still has their alliance with Morocco. It's just that I don't really want to work toward taking more land. Coring cost of this would be 100 points. I don't need the morale. Like, as much as I'd like to do it, I just don't need it. You know, it's a great event. It's a fantastic event to have. But who are we going to fight, you know? I was looking at the events for Spain a little bit more, and Portugal does have... There's a very unlikely event that can happen between 1550 and 1650 that says that if you have a... if Portugal has a regency council and they're royally married to Spain or Castile, then there is a 2,000 month mean time to happen event that just puts you in a personal union over Portugal. So unfortunately 2,000 months is 166 years. So on average, Portugal would have to be in a regency for 166 years for that event to fire 50% of the time. Meaning that we can't count on it. So even though it would be nice to be able to get that, it's just so luck-based that there's just no way to count on it. So I think we're still going to be looking for an opportunity to just attack Portugal and vassalize them. Hopefully what will happen is we'll get the Iberian wedding to fire. Aragon will become our slave, basically, our slave subject. And then we will immediately turn on Portugal, who will then have no allies. It basically turns this triumvirate into a just 2-on-1. And then we just start attacking Portugal. And we don't want to kill them. We would want to take away probably don't want to take away their colonies. Like, we want to just get them weak enough, but let them keep these provinces out here. So, because we do want them to colonize for us. I wonder how that's going to work out, though. Like with the Treaty of Tordesillas, if they're my personal union member, do they get the treaty or do I get the treaty? You know, how does that work? The Palatinate will cede land to Bavaria. It's not a good idea. You're not supposed to be taking land from the electors, Bohemia. You're never going to become emperor at that rate. Oh man, a 564. I wish I could do that. England is his 15-year-old's better than mine. Better than my everything, really. How come he gets a 166 and I have to stick around with this? Regency in France? That's interesting. Louis de Valois, 10 years of France not being able to do anything. That's definitely going to change the balance of power here. Normally France goes nuts on Burgundy or something, so maybe Burgundy gets the chance to recover. It's fine. Somehow we now need more money. Instead of 277, it's now 291. Alright, fine. Something happened to Württemberg. We don't care about Württemberg. Alright, let's at least do this. We'll lower army maintenance down to nothing, so we can try to get this mission done a little bit faster. The unrest is pretty small. Baden has accepted the demand. Württemberg lacks an heir. It's only 8 development, and it's inside the Empire. No claims or cores. Uninteresting. We've lost our theologian. Well, there's even more unrest for us. A production efficiency guy would be pretty cool-ish. Production's pretty weak. I'd say we probably go for the yearly prestige guy. We also could have potentially hired a guy. Oh, we get a free claim on Oran. There goes our truce. Well, we were going to get a free claim on that anyway. Portugal now owes us favors, as does Aragon. 16, in fact. How about you? 16 as well. Accepted the demand. Again, they keep on taking land in war and then accepting demands. It's strange. Bavaria, on the other hand, is refusing. Regency in Bosnia. Bohtan has broken free from Kara. A 1-year-old. Oh my gosh, he almost did die without an heir. Watch, I'm going to do this entire campaign trying to play the Game of Thrones and get just absolutely no luck. I'll have no things work out in my favor. Sure. We'll improve with everyone again that has these things. Wallachia. 15, no heir. He does have a royal marriage, so he will get a House Brankovic, which should be the Serbian dynasty. I'm starting to understand how it's calculated. Having that resource online is very useful. Come on, Joan. Don't die. Milan broke their alliance with Lucca. It's a shame we don't have the conversion power that can really do anything down here. England has accepted white peace. Strange. Austria is a little bit neutered in this version of the game, but he did still conquer Salzburg. Hopefully Austria doesn't go crazy. Trade protection against England. They would pull in Navarra, Tyrone, and Leinster, which we could siege Navarra easily. We could call in damn near everyone. Not quite enough favors with Austria. We're earning them, it looks like, every 2 years with Austria. Let's see. Portugal, Aragon, Castile versus England. Just for the sake of getting some prestige. And money. Let's check out their navy. England has 7. We only have 3. But between Portugal, Castile, and Aragon doesn't normally train heavies. Yeah, they've got just galleys, 10 galleys. It'd be a tough fight. And since it's based on blockading, if I had more heavies on my own, I'd totally do it. As it is, he's got 38 ships to our 30, with twice as many heavies. And he's the English. And I believe they start with a modifier. Yeah, 20% bonus morale. It'd be tough. Local traders demand aid. Cuenca gets refused to aid traders for 5 years. Cuenca. We have negative unrest here, so it doesn't really do much aside from the goods produced modifier. It's not worth it. There's no way that province is going to give me 100 ducats. Maybe over the course of the entire game. I mean, if it's 0.47 after the modifier, it's close-ish. I mean, the modifier wasn't very significant, so what would that be? Six ducats a year in 100 years? You get 600 ducats? I guess that's actually more money than I would have expected. 100 ducats would be then 16 years in that one province. That is fairly significant. If it was a more productive province, it would definitely have made sense. Convert a land. Convert Tlemcen. Again, this is the higher development one that's harder to convert, so it's a bad one. Do we want to recover negative stability or keep on working towards colonization? And I think the answer is colonization. However, I do think we will not continue the Reconquista. It's a great trade good. Golden era for culture. Very nice. Doing really well in prestige. Most prestigious nation is Austria. People emulate our styles. Meanwhile, France can't really get any power projection or prestige due to their Regency Council. I don't want to take the legitimacy hit, and we don't need it. There's just no benefit to it, really. We already have an heir. I want to read more about this. Land theft? What? Favor neither party, or favor one. We're trying to take over Madrid. Why would you do this? Madrid's the capital, what should be the capital of our country. At least it will be at some point. I don't want to give this to anyone. Who's going to have too much influence? Lose 30 loyalty. That sucks. It's going to put them both so close to 80%. Okay, I think we're gonna give it to the clergy. $65.2. Puts them at exactly. We're gonna side with the clergy, but then we're gonna revoke it in a year. Congrats, England. Got a foothold down here. Verdun has accepted the demand. It seems like that happens all the time. Brunswick. Don't think we're interested in that. England has dishonored their alliance with the Papal State. Interesting. So the papacy is fighting who now? Defending in the provincial reconquest of Avignon. The papacy is getting wrecked. Shall we come to their salvation? Nah. I mean, who they're fighting would be very easy for us to put down. We could just come in with our heavies. But we're already over the relationship, or we would be over the relationship with that. And we're going to end up doing a diplomatic idea group, so spending extra diplo points, especially when we have so few to spend, just can't be done. Aragon? Hey, how about we get married? I would like to get married. I'm just saying, it's an option. January of 2-ish years from now, we will finally be able to start our ideas up. We're going to be able to knock out, looks like just one at first, which is going to give us a colonist. We're probably going to have to use that colonist to go for the province down there. It's Terra Incognita right now. Portugal has no ideas, so we know that they're not colonizing yet. If we can be the first one to get there, that'll be quite nice. Just to get a leg up on it. And then we gotta start exploring. That's the other thing. Siena has accepted peace with her former enemies, Florence. Siena just got full annexed. Alright. It is what it is. A lot of pop-ups when you got the entirety of Europe set as special interest. Oh, we are still making a fair bit of money. I forgot about that. Why don't we go ahead and build some more buildings? Probably churches. So let's do anything above 0.1 at the moment. A little bit more expensive than I would have expected, but the prestige is definitely worth more, I think. Getting that extra yearly papal influence is also quite nice. 4 per year. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it showing 4.06? I'm not seeing the modifiers anymore. I can tell that there's a modifier because it's 0.5, 1, and 1, which is only 2.5, and yet we're getting 4.6, but the modifiers are hidden. Why? It used to show the numbers. Wonder why that got removed. Well, I mean, hiding the fact that having high opinion with the papal state gives you more papal influence, that seems kind of silly. We'll just maintain a diplomat with him, I suppose. I wish I could choose the province. Convert, convert a province. A specific province of your choosing. Would be the better way to do it. For me, personally. I'm not saying it'd be better for the game. I don't really know. Okay, that almost just got clicked accidentally. Harold from Bremen, okay. Portugal is asking that you come to their aid in the Portuguese conquest of Fez against Morocco. You're trying to take over Fez. Well, it doesn't really block me from getting Tafielalt, and it's... If you do take all of these, it's going to be problematic. I don't have a claim on Garb. My whole army's down here, so I'd have the edge on it. I could just screw him over by taking all the occupations and not letting him have any of the actual... Not letting him do anything. I need to get my maintenance up before we can accept, though. You could have given me a few months to prepare there, Portugal. Oh no, Joan died. Damn. Now we have King Farron. Looks like the opportunity for us to have a, Was there ever a time where you could actually see the gender? I can't recall. I could have sworn at one point I remember seeing it. I can't remember. I know Enrique's a boy. Fairly certain. So it looks like we're not going to be getting our free personal union anytime soon. Okay, that's, oh, I accidentally declined the call! Great! Which probably cost me trust with everyone a little bit. Everyone finds me untrustworthy because I declined a call. Damn it! You could have just told me you were going to declare war. Let me get my morale up, you bastard. Alright. Whatever, hopefully he loses, because I don't want him to succeed. Unfortunately, losing the opportunity for a union over Aragon now means that, it was a mistake! The letter was lost in the mail! Oh man, double whammy. Refused to join and Dishonored Alliance. I suppose we'll improve relations with him for now. He's gonna lose. He's gonna end up giving back Ceuta, probably. Which is good for me. That means that he's gonna be worth less war score overall. If he loses these two provinces, 10% and 9%, that'll take him down to, well, like 150. Just makes him easier to vassalize in the future. Okay, alright, I'm gonna take a break here though. I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching everyone. See you soon.